The next person we would like to call is, I do not know how to call him.
Best friend of Jun.
He is the adopted son of Jun and Josie. Brangelina has adopted one. They have adopted one also.
He's also our white brother.
Very good friend, family friend and confidant, Ian Benchwick.
I met Jun nearly 11 years ago while working out at the gym. Don't go there. Right away we clicked. He told me several days later he felt that we had known each other all of our lives. It was like being reunited with a best friend that you didn't even know you had. We really had little in common. He's Filipino and I'm not. He's a doctor and I'm not. He's in good shape and I'm not. He's Republican and I'm not. But the bond that we shared was almost childlike. He was and remains to be my best friend. We had an unspoken language. We didn't even need to talk. We could just look at each other and make each other laugh. We can make jokes to each other that nobody else would understand, but we thought we were hilarious. In all the years I knew Jun, we talked on the phone almost every day. He would call me in the middle of the day from the operating room to say, "Dude, I have a joke for you." More often than not, the joke would be completely corny, but he would get so excited telling it to me, he couldn't help but laugh. We would talk about the latest dance on Dancing with the Stars, or laugh at the train wreck Kate Gosselin was. Many times the calls ended with Josie yelling, "Mobile to mobile!" Meaning we were talking too much and time to get off the phone. We were like kids getting caught staying out past curfew. Busted.
Busted.
When we weren't on the phone, we would love to hang out at Home Depot or Great Indoors or work on projects around the house or watch Design on the Dime. We could spend hours just hanging out. Jim was one of the most generous people I've ever known. If I ever complimented on his shirt, he would literally take it off and give it to me. However, as my size increased with it, he would say, "Medium," and that would fit in. Although that didn't stop him from giving me suits. I have a whole closet of suits that Jun has given me where the sleeves come just about I tried to tell him I couldn't fit into them, and he insisted. He would just say, "Just don't lift your arms, you'll be fine." I didn't have the heart to tell him that all the dieting in the world wouldn't get me in those suits. Jun would always have a compliment. Jun would always have a compliment and love to make people happy. I remember he read that laughter is good for the heart. After that, following each joke, he would say, "I saved your heart, I made you laugh."
I saved your heart, I made you laugh.
After looking at a picture of me when I used to be in good shape, he said to me, "Dude, you used to be good looking. Now you're just looking." Jun wasn't a drinker. I remember once I had a really bad day and Jun came over to cheer me up. He said, "Let's go get a beer." We went to the local bar and ordered a beer. I finished mine and he had only taken a couple of sips. He proceeded to ask the bartender if he could get it to go. Every person at the bar glared at us. We quickly left and laughed all the way home. Needless to say, he definitely cheered me up that day. I remember another time following the kitchen remodel, Jun had a lot of garbage that wouldn't fit in their trash can. And he asked me if I would use my truck to haul the trash to a dumpster at their local businesses. I got to his house and he was all dressed in black with a black beanie cap. I couldn't tell if we were taking out the trash or about to perform a banquet. We drove around town looking for dumpsters that weren't locked and weren't visible to passing motorists. Jun was a nervous wreck. Each time he would stop at a dumpster, he'd jump out and start throwing stuff in the dumpster as fast as he could. Then jump back in and yell, "Go, go, go!" As we would drive away, he'd say, "Oh my God, my heart's beating so fast." And we laughed all the way home. Jun had a childlike innocence that was contagious. I remember him coming to my house and admiring my workbench and my tools hung up in my garage. So for his birthday, I gave him a big bag of various hooks and pegboards to organize his garage. As we worked on hanging the tools, he was so happy he would just spontaneously giggle to himself. It was like he was having so much fun he couldn't contain himself. I felt like we were two kids playing with Legos and just having fun. I have so many memories of Jun that I will always cherish. There will never be another like him. I'm very blessed to have him as my best friend, and he always will be. And although he is gone from this earth, I know he will continue to watch over me. And when I'm called home and I cross the pearly gates, I know Jun will jump out and give me a big bear hug, followed by a corny joke. And then I will know I'm home. Until then, my friend, I will think of you and miss you every day. You will live in my heart. Salamat.